In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to get cheap transcriptions for your video or podcast for as little as $0.17 per audio minute. Now, generally, you're going to pay around $1 per audio minute. So 30 minutes, if you had a 30-minute video or 30-minute podcast, would be $30. However, I'm going to show you how you can pay just 17 cents per audio minute, or really it's actually 16.66666 cents per audio minute. So 30 minutes is going to cost you just $5. Now, this difference may not sound like a lot, you're only talking about $25, but for me, I create a lot of content, podcasts and videos, and so I'm doing about 500 minutes every single week or potentially every single fortnight. So if I was paying $1 per minute, 500 minutes would equal $500, but at the rate that I'm paying, 500 minutes only costs me $83.33. So that's like $400 a week or a fortnight that's going back into my pocket. And these transcribers are good as well. They're not 100% accurate, but no transcription is ever going to be, even if you use one of the most popular services like Rev, which is $1 per minute for transcriptions, or other services like Transcription Puppy that are 89 cents per minute. It's still never going to be 100% accurate. Now, I will say that if you are going to go for the cheaper route of 17 cents per audio minute, you will have to sacrifice the time. So with a lot of these services, we can see 48-hour delivery or less. I don't know what the speed is for Rev, but I know that you can pay more money and get it within 24 hours. So if you're going to be paying less, expect that your content will take probably about anywhere from 3 days to a week for your transcription to come through. So there's two methods I'm going to show you. The easiest method is to use a site called Fiverr.com. Or you can go through my affiliate link at pelt.co/Fiverr, which I massively appreciate. If you go through that, then I get some credits towards Fiverr. Now, Fiverr is a marketplace where people sell things for $5, and you can find a lot of people offering transcriptions in here. If we go to writing and translation, we can go to the transcription section, and all of a sudden we can see a lot of different transcription options. We'll see most people are offering like 10 minutes for $5, or 2 pages, or 15 minutes, but what we can see is some of them will do a 25-minute transcription for $5. Some will even do a 30-minute transcription. So what you can do is just type transcription into the search bar and then followed by the number 30, and this will show you some results where people are going to do 30-minute transcription of a video, 15 to 30 minutes, up to 30 minutes, up to 30 minutes, and so we can see that there's quite a few providers here who are going to transcribe for 30 minutes for you. So you can go through and you can see all of these people. If you run out of people that are doing it for 30 minutes, you can search for 25, which is going to be a little bit more expensive, but you get a couple of people there, and as a last resort you can search for 20 and you can get 20 minutes for $5. So there's a lot of people through there. I suggest looking at their ratings and then looking at some of their reviews, and then generally the more ratings that they have means the more likely you are to get the job done and to get it done on time. As you go ahead and you open these, then it's going to also give you an estimated time for this to come through. So where is it? It's saying 5 days on average here. So if I order this, I can expect this within approximately 5 days. However, that doesn't always happen. So that's kind of a best situation is going to be 5 days, but it may take a little bit longer than that. So if you just need transcriptions for your video here or there, and you're not doing large quantities like I am, then going to Fiverr.com or going through my affiliate link at pelt.co/Fiverr is an absolutely awesome option and definitely recommend it. I did that for over a year and was consistently getting good transcriptions. What you do, you go on there, you find someone that you like that delivers you good results, and then you just keep ordering from them as much as you can. If you have ongoing work, then I do recommend Upwork.com, or you can go through my link pelt.co/Upwork. That's not an affiliate link at the moment, but in the future it may be. So I just thought I'd put it out there. Pelt.co/Upwork will redirect you there. Upwork is a marketplace for freelancers. You can get freelancers for everything from design to programming, all the way through to writing and transcriptions, which is what we'll be using it for. Once you sign up or once you log in, if you already have an account, you then need to create a job posting. And here's the one that I created to get my transcribers who work for me. So 8 hours per week for transcription, and I was looking to hire 2 freelance writers. One thing that you'll learn if you're doing a lot of transcriptions is that transcribers come and go, and often the good ones move on eventually or start charging too much, more than I can afford. And so I always like to hire at least 2. That way if one leaves, I still got a transcriber while I look for another one. So I just wrote a post here talking about what I'm looking for: 2 transcribers for my team to work 4 hours per week, which will basically be guaranteed work. And I also put this expectation in, so they'll be expected to transcribe a minimum of 1 hour of audio in your 4 hours of work. So this is kind of an industry standard, that it takes 1 hour to transcribe 15 minutes of audio. So I'm going off that industry standard and expecting people to be able to meet that standard if they want to be a part of my team. And so you go through this, and one of the best things that I can teach you is that when people apply, get them to do a small test. And so for example, I said, please write the first 10 words spoken in the example video, which is here. And this just cut out so many people. About 80% of people were actually cut out of doing this job because they made a mistake in the first 10 words of my example video. And if they make a mistake in the first 10 words, then I can just go ahead and discard them. So I discarded people that were trying to charge too much, and also people who didn't do this or did it incorrectly. What I then did was hired a bunch of people, probably around 5 or 6 or maybe even up to 10 people, to do 5 to 15 minutes of audio. So just one video that was about 10 minutes long. And I then went through and basically tested that and looked at mistakes. And eventually I ended up hiring 2 people who have worked for me for about a year now doing transcriptions, and they're absolutely awesome. I now pay somewhere around the $4 per hour mark. So for an hour of transcription, in terms of audio length, I'm paying about $16 instead of, I guess, the $10 that I would pay on Fiverr. But my transcribers are awesome, and they're just, they work for me consistently, they deliver on time, and it's totally worth it. So Upwork, definitely a great option to get cheap transcriptions. But as I said, if you've only got a little bit of transcribing to do, I definitely recommend Fiverr.com. That's going to be the best place to start. And once you have too many transcriptions, that Fiverr just becomes cumbersome. Then you can move on to Upwork and you can hire people through there. So that's exactly how to get cheap transcriptions for your videos or podcasts for as low as 17 cents per minute. As you can see, I'm paying $16 per audio hour, which works out to about 27 cents per minute, but that's still a lot cheaper than the $1 per audio minute that people are paying on sites like rev.com. If this was helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can find it, and you can find more tutorials like this one and lessons on how to do all sorts of things online. Just go to my website at pelt.co. And until next time, guys, keep learning.